our right-hand opponent opens a club. We have basically an opening hand. We'd certainly be opening this, where we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points, 2 5-card suits. This is an opening hand. We have the two lowest unbid suits, hearts and diamonds. And this gives us an excellent chance, especially with these colors, just to get into the auction with something very hard to bid over. And that is to bid two no trump. And this is called unusual no trump, and it shows 5-5 at least in the two unbid suits. Now, many people, aggressive bidders, will use this very weak, but it's probably best to be a little bit disciplined about it. And in that case, I think this hand is certainly perfect for it. You really, if you don't bid this, you're going to bid hearts, and then you're going to rebid diamonds over a club bid or something else. Right now, you're starting to maybe look a little too strong. But so if you start with two no trump, you can get right to the point. Let's jump out of this seat. Okay, there's the two no trump bid, and now I have 10 points, and to go to game, right, I really need to have basically an opening hand. Nothing's really changed. It's opening hand versus opening hand. So I think what I want to do here is just simply bid 3 hearts. Interestingly, the robot, if you leave him to his designs, will bid 4 hearts with this. I can't quite figure out why. Sorry about that. Can't quite figure out why. But I like 3 hearts, and I'll probably get left there. Let's take a look at the play. Right, so we have an ace-queen-10 combination and an 8-card suit in the hearts. And we're going to want to think about how we want to play that. We have a club loser, right? We're going to lose the club. We have the ace, the king of diamonds. We're missing the king of spades, and we're missing the king of hearts. But played correctly, this is a pretty interesting hand. We get a diamond switch. Now, this actually puts South on the hot seat. I'm going to play low here. What's missing is the king 10-9, all right? And I'm going to go ahead and play this over to this ace-8 split. I'm just going to try to pick up one of those cards and then lead back to the queen. I'm only trying to make 9 tricks. South makes a mistake here, though, and rises with the king of diamonds. Not sure why. He has the 9 of diamonds, as it turns out. He could stick that in and make me play the 8. That will hold me to 3 tricks. But now I'm in great position. What I want to do is how to deal with this ace-queen-10. And a little bit later on, we're going to see another ace-queen-10 in a different hand. But here, I'm going to cross back over, and I'm going to lead at the queen. Right? My hope is that I can then have the ace-10 left to catch what's ever missing. If I lose to the king, fine. Then I'll try to catch the jack. And if I lose to the, and if I win with the queen, then I'm 1 trick up here. So the king wins, leads a diamond back. We hope that they don't have a bad split here. And when they don't, right, now that 8-card fit, that second 8-card fit is suddenly good, assuming I can pull the rest of these tricks. No need to take a finesse. Just play the ace of spades. And then go ahead, whoops, and then go ahead and lead up here, hoping to catch the jack. King Jack turns out to be in north. We're in great position. They split evenly. I can pull the trump here. And now I have jack 6-4 of diamonds are all good. Pull the last diamond here. We have a trump trick left, making 10. Now this should make just 3. Okay, the robot makes an error here. And it's always going to make 3. This hand is a nice one, 6, 7, 14 points, but you see the power of this 2 no trump bid, right? If it's 1 club, 2 no trump, what are they going to do over 3 hearts? I mean, they don't have anything that they can do over 3 hearts. If they bid 4 clubs at that point, they're showing a much stronger hand. I would probably, if I was sitting south, I probably would go to 5 clubs if I heard 4 clubs here. thinking that we were being robbed. Anyways, interesting hand. Point is, take a look at this unusual 2-no trump convention, a great way to show two suits in a competitive auction. Another interesting two-suited hand that was at board 5, and I'm not going to fault people who opened a diamond here unless they bid a heart afterwards. If you bid a diamond and your partner bids a spade and you bid 2 hearts, you're showing a much stronger hand than you have. If you open a heart, you basically have, if you open a diamond, you basically have no choice but to keep bidding diamonds. I'm not sure that the diamond is the right bid. If I were stronger, I would think so, but I'm here with a 6, 11, 12-point hand whose strength is by virtue of distribution. If I start with diamonds, I'm never going to get a chance to even show a 4-card heart suit, right? I can't show it on my second bid because that'd be a reverse. And you never get a chance to show the fact that you have a 5-card heart suit, right? So you need to be stronger, maybe. Okay. Although the robot, I will tell you, frankly, bids the diamonds over and over again. I like 1 heart here. Okay. Now, as it happens on this hand, we get a double, and our partner goes to 4 hearts, which he is showing a halfway decent hand, right? A constructive hand here with a long hearts. He's got a late 8 to 11 points. So my choice here is, do I want to play? We're looking at a vulnerable game. Do I want to play in 5 hearts, or do I want to try to defend clubs? And defensive clubs is good. You will set it significantly. This is not a strong bid, but they are trying to keep you out of this vulnerable game. So I don't know. I'm going to 5 hearts because my partner doesn't even know. He went to 4 hearts and he doesn't even know about this diamond suit, which has got to take some tricks, right? So I go to 5 hearts. And against the robot, I draw a double. So that's why I would start with hearts. See, you find the heart fit here. If you don't bid those hearts first, you never actually get a chance to bid your hearts. Partner comes through with a good 8-point hand and a stiff in diamonds. And we have 9 hearts, missing the queen. So this is a 9-never situation in terms of trying to capture that queen. Do we want to play for a drop by playing the ace-king, or do we want to finesse west for the hearts? And as I look at it, the double is coming from east, which means I'm not sure. What I look for when we have a 9-never is any solid evidence to abandon 9-never and instead take the finesse for the queen. I think they're doubling on points here alone. The auction looks pretty sketchy. We jump to 4 hearts. They cash out their winners in diamonds and clubs, unbeknownst that I have this fabulous diamond suit, and the only question becomes, am I going to lose the queen of hearts in addition? Right? 2 small ones, nobody threw the 9 or the 8, they're both out there. The 8 or the 5, and I'm going to just go for the drop. And we went off. So there was a little bit of a chance there we weren't. And of course now I can get back to the long diamonds simply by a ruff. These will now be good. I'll pitch all the spades, and we will make a doubled game contract. Yeah, nice fit, nice result. All facilitated by the fact that I started with my 5-card heart suit when, despite the strength of my diamond suit, I was never going to get to mention the fact I had 5 hearts, right? Well, board 7 is a spade game that's a little difficult to get to. Only one partnership got to it, and they went down. So this is a good hand to look at both the auction and to look at the play. Start with 2 spades. We have a 16-point hand, a 5-card spade suit. Our partner feels compelled to bid, right? And he doesn't really have to, I guess. If he was completely bust, he could just leave it there. So he's got something. it looks like he has a constructive hand, right? So that's nice. Constructive hand versus an invitational hand. By constructive, I mean 8, 9, 10 points. Generally, we want to be in game. I'll show that I have the Heartstopper, balanced hand, let him make a decision. He decides we're playing in spades. And he has a 7-point hand, a little lighter and a little flatter than I would hope, but he has an interesting club suit, and the clubs look like they will be our salvation or not. We have 5 spade winners in our hand. The ace of hearts is 6. The ace of clubs is 7. And so we need to find 3 winners someplace. Loser-wise, we have two heart losers, right? The 8 and 2 are not winning tricks. And we have the 4 and the 3. That's 4. And then we have the king of diamonds and the 9 of diamonds. That's 6 losers. So this is the kind of hand it's hard to think, well, I'll try to get rid of 6 losers. Right? Instead, we try to generate some winners. Right? Like, for instance, the king of diamonds we know is only going to win if we're sitting in 4th seat, it's led to us, or if we have to lead it from the dummy and the ace of diamonds is in north. Right? So the key is the king of diamonds has to be played after the hand that holds the ace. I'm going to give south a chance to make a switch here. Right? We know they're 5-3. So I'm going to duck once. Yes, I had 2 heart losers, so that's one of them. And see if he switches to diamonds. I don't mind if he switches to clubs or diamonds, so I'm sort of happy to see this. North, if he has the ace, will cash out. And there we go. So let's reevaluate where we are. Now let's play the king of diamonds first. Note the jack of diamonds. Always watch what's discarded. This jack of diamonds says south has 2 diamonds. He's not pitching the jack of diamonds with the 10 sitting there. So south is a 5-2 in the red suit and has 6 cards in the black suits. I've got 1 trick. My 5 spade tricks is 6. The ace of hearts is 7, and the ace of clubs is 8. So clearly, what I need to do is generate some winners. Those winners are going to be in the club suit. But let's get rid of our heart loser first. And this is perfectly safe because we know they're 5 in south, 3 in north. And I'm going to go ahead and bang down a couple spades. Now, they gave us the diamond winner here, but our problem is we don't know where that 3rd spade is, right? It could be in north, it could be in south. If we lead the 10 of diamonds, it could get roughed. And since it'll be roughing after us, right, we just don't want to do it. What we'll want to do here instead is just cash the ace of clubs. And I should say right here that this is the way to play this card combo. Okay? You play with the ace, queen 10. If the queen 10 are in the other hand, cash the ace. And here we're going to pull that last trump. And then lead at the queen 10. Here the king falls. If the jack had fallen, right, we play with queen, and then if it lost the king, well, our 10 is good. It works out really well. Sometimes if you memorize these card combinations, you don't actually have to think them out at the table, and this is one that is a good idea to memorize. With the ace, a card suit, with the ace in one hand, the queen 10 the opposite hand, cash the ace, play up at the queen. And of course here, that gives us the hand. And we're in great shape. And we have the 10 of diamonds is good. We're going to rough this. And didn't really matter if the 10 of diamonds is good. He gave us the 10 of diamonds because it never mattered. We're going to rough it. And there you go. So 4 spades, it should be reachable, and it can be made. The key is to look at that ace opposite queen 10 in an 8-card suit. Right? Play the ace, lead to the queen. And here, where they ended up having 4 clubs over there, we were in great shape. Right? Turned out perfect. Until next week, thanks.